Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Salamun alaykum wa rahmatullah. In previous sessions we talked about the attributes of God, positive attributes. I mean the attributes that God has, like all-knowing, all-powerful, and etc. Inshallah, today we want to talk about the negative attributes. I mean the attributes that God doesn't have. Because we told that God is perfect existent and infinite existent, infinite being. And if you assume those attributes that we want to talk about today for God, then this is against the reason. And something that wants to limit God is wrong. Anyway, God is not compound. What does it mean? It means that we cannot imagine God in parts, and God, for example, imagine a God that has different parts and with compositions. In this case, this God needs to those parts. And we told that a God doesn't need to anything because he is perfect existent and necessary being, and necessary being doesn't need to anything. Another attribute for God, God is not observable. Because if he could be observed, he would be corporeal and limited and perishable. Being observable is the quality of this world and worldly affairs. Then it's impossible to imagine these things. This thing, I mean, being observable for God. Another point, God is not occupy a space. Worldly things, if something has body, then this thing occupy place. And God doesn't have any body and any physical things, then the God doesn't occupy a space. And this is impossible for God. Another point is God has no associate. If we assume a partner or associate for God, then we should have two infinite existent. And we told that it's impossible. This is against the reason. Having two infinite existent. If we have God with a partner, then we have two finite things or finite existent or creator, and this is impossible. Only according to reason, only we can have one infinite being and existent. These are some attributes for God. These are some negative attributes that God doesn't have. We emphasize to this point, God doesn't have these attributes. And because this is against the reason if we assume these attributes for God. Inshallah, in next session, we continue with the problem of justice. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.